for you?
No, I don't know him.
Vignesh
Vignesh,
class.
I think we completed. Let me see. Um, we completed this multi-section solid, obviously, edged fillet, uh, shell and everything. Remove faces. I think we did. We stopped before translation things like mirror
Mhm.
comments and everything.
Okay, we'll do that.
Patterns.
We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Draw something small, basic thing.
So, how many classes will we have before
What is the number of class today?
15?
15 now, 5 more classes.
Oh, okay. So we are still in part. We have so many other things to do, right?
See, the thing is, sketching takes the maximum time. Sketching workbench.
Uh,
Okay, that's the one which takes the maximum time. Then comes the part design. Then what do you have? Then you have the assembly. Assembly, what is do? What you have to do?
okay.
Nothing, because once the parts are done, you're just going to assemble it. For assembling, you have to
Yeah.
just drag it to that location. That's all. So that dragging part is
Mm.
done in the assembly. Then what do you have? Drafting. Drafting. What do you have? In that we just show the
We just have to
dimension.
convert.
Yeah, only the dimensions you have to show. That how much time will take. Only one class is enough. Then what do you have? Then we have
Surface design and
surface design, and we have this thing,
sheet metal.
sheet metal.
Sheet metal.
So in that, what we are not going to the advanced surface modeling. Advanced surface modeling is too much. It will take only for that you have to take another class. So that is
Mm.
also we'll do the surface workbench what we have in this. So in that also tools are very less. So that will also do finish in one class. Then we have sheet metal. Sheet metal also nothing is there. Only normal sheet. How to punch, how to punch, that will take some time. And bending and everything is a basic, very common things. No, so many tools, nothing is there in sheet metal. So that will also
Mm-hmm.
finish in one class. So it's not going to take much
Okay.
time.
Okay.
In part design, so many tools you have. In sketching, you so
Mm-hmm.
many tools you have. And sketching
Mm-hmm.
first, if you're thorough with the basic sketches only, then you can go to part design. That is the
Mm-hmm.
worst thing. So if you're not thorough with
Mm-hmm.
the basic sketching, there's no point in
Mm-hmm.
doing any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So you're thorough with sketching, right? How to apply
Yeah,
constraints.
I guess.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the
constraints and
yeah
everything. Yes. Yeah.
yeah exactly. So that is the one which takes more time. Okay, see,
Mm-hmm.
this is a problem with everyone. See, if you just rush up now, what will happen is you won't focus the details. So, if you're
Mm-hmm.
thorough with the foundation, if your foundation is strong, you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, in
Yeah.
sketch, if you just complete this is line, this is circle, this is that, and we finish, close that off, then we do this part design, we just explain those tools, then we close it up. Then literally I'm doing something wrong, because if you go to some other place, you still have no foundation. You just know what the tool is, but you have no idea how to what the applications, how you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I have taught you, right? So if you see, like, compare how I learned from my teachers, they're like crazy,
Mm-hmm.
to be frank. Because I used to take 2 hours, 3 hours. Like even my batchmates, we used to take 2 to 3 hours for doing one example, which we finish in 10 minutes, 5 10 minutes. To be
Mm-hmm.
frank, because I didn't know, and Catia was one of the most difficult software to learn compared to any other things. And we are like trying to just get rid of this. We're like going to change this software like that. With so many drama we are doing. For
Mm-hmm.
you, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are
Because
like,
I started with Katia and I have been doing Katia for long.
hmm, okay.
And for SolidWorks, it's just so many tools that are easily available, and I just keep forgetting.
Hmm. Well, this we have completed. This also we have completed. Where is this?
There is transformation. Yes.
Yeah, here it is. So here we have different transformation tools. So on this, if you see, we have translation, we have rotation, okay, and we have symmetry, and we have access to access. This is just to move this thing from this position to some other position. That's all. Okay,
Mhm.
moving this part from this position to some other position. So first one is translation. So this is linear direction. You can just move it, or any direction to be frank. So you just have to select the direction. So if I select this direction, I can move this along this direction.
Okay.
Okay, it's not
Mhm.
used much. As for your understanding, you just have to give yes and just start like this. See, you can just move in this direction. This. Okay, distance and direction, point to
Okay.
point is there. Point to point means
Mhm.
again, point to point means we can just select start point and we can select end point. So like this, you just have to click any, or else what you can do is endpoint. You can create an endpoint. So this is our point first which we did. On plane you
Okay.
select a plane, create a point somewhere and click OK. So you can see start point, end point somewhere you can create.
Okay.
Coordinators again, just giving the coordinate values x axis, y axis, z axis, it will move to that position. Whichever axis points we create, right? In coordinate. Similarly,
Yeah.
this will move
So,
from that point.
which point exactly does it take?
This complete thing start from the start point will just move. So like this if I
No,
can
there should be a point in the
see
whole
default
solid, right?
axis. See, we have to create an absolute axis, create an axis system. Just create wherever you want. Like this, you create origin, click OK. Okay,
Okay.
so you can see with that origin, it's just moving. This is my origin point. With respect to that, it's moving. So this is the
Mhm.
x-axis. Okay, so it's moving in x-axis.
Mhm.
Now, if you want to move it in y-axis, see this y-axis. In y-axis, you just have to increase a value like this,
Mhm.
and just preview or just click OK. So y-axis and
Okay.
x-axis.
Mhm.
Then what you have rotation. Similar to that only, we have axis and
Mhm.
angle. You can just select the axis and whatever angle you
Mhm.
want, you can rotate it with respect to that angle like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Then we have symmetry. Symmetry just like mirror command. We just have to
Mhm.
select the reference and automatically it's going to shift. Okay. Control Z.
Okay.
Now one more problem with this is, see, when I have some body on top of this, see, you just imagine I
Mhm.
have a body on top of this.
Mhm.
I'll just add it here. I'll click OK. So I have
Mhm.
body on top of this.
Yeah.
So now when I'm doing translation or rotation, see, if I select this whole thing is coming. Okay, even
Mhm.
if I'm doing this also, I'll try to select only this part. See, I'm not able to do that. The whole thing is doing. Now, if I want to do this translation feature on only this body, I'm not able to do anything. So what we can do is, see here we have parts are there. In insert, if you
Mhm.
go, we can insert a body in this. Okay, we can insert
Okay.
bodies in this. So I can just click body, click OK. See a body is generated, different body. So
Okay.
underline yani, this is active. Or else here you can see in the bottom section, body 2 is selected. Okay, so
Mhm.
that means it's active. Body 2 is active.
Mhm.
Now if I come
Okay.
here, if I sketch a rectangle on this, exit this, I pad it, click OK. So this is part of this body too. See pad and everything. Okay, now if
Mhm.
I want to use translate, see if I select this edge also, so you can see only this is moving.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
because this is active. One of the reasons is, see, this is right click, define work object. This is the work object. So whatever I'm
Mhm.
going to do, symmetry or anything, this is the one which is going to rotate, or this is the one which is going to change angles like
Mhm.
this. Okay.
Okay.
So now if I want to see, I have done so with this, I just want to move this. Okay, this is something with a pad. So what I can do
Mhm.
is I can right click this. The bottom option, you can just go to pad object. Here you can go
Mhm.
to insert a new body. This is okay. Insert a new body.
Okay.
You select this. See, you will get an assembly like this. See, assembly body 3. Body 3 is this part. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
Update. Close this. What is this? Some error is there. Click OK. Some error. Which is body 3? Huh? Body 3 is this. So you just come here. See, this pad is body 3. So now this is still part of the assembly. It's assembled to this. So what I'll do is I'll delete this assembly. I'll delete here, delete aggregate elements like whatever attached parts, so that you turn off and click OK.
Mhm.
You can see body 3 is generated.
Mhm.
Now what I'll do is I'll go down here. I'll select body 3. So underline
Mhm.
came, or else what you can do is you can directly come here, right click, define work object. So you can see that's underlined now. So now what you can do
Mhm.
is you can use this translate command. So body 3 is active. See, there was this part which you are not able to move
Mhm.
individually has been moved using that command.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now this is done, what you can do is you can again go to this last option. Okay,
Mhm.
body 3 object. Then here what you can do is see, here we can do assembly. Okay, assemble.
Mhm.
So assemble with respect to which one? So I want to assemble it with respect to part body. So part body, you just click here and click OK.
Mhm.
Okay, like this. So
Mhm.
you can see now this is again part of this part body. See, one
Mhm.
individual part. Before,
Okay.
yeah, you're not able to do it. So now you can see this whole part will move. It's assembly now.
Mhm.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Mhm. Yep.
So even this part also body two. See, when I'm moving this, it's not it's not moving along with this. It's somewhere else.
Mhm.
So what I can do is I can assemble this also.
Awesome.
Yeah, with respect to our body. So you can see now everything is under one roof.
Mhm.
See, everything is under one roof. Like this. Understood? So this is how you
Yep.
create bodies. Okay,
Mhm.
control Z. And one more thing, what you can do is I'll just delete this. Okay, I'll delete this. Okay, oh shit, delete, uncheck this. So one more thing, what you can do, see when it's individual bodies now, so you can
Mhm.
apply individual materials. Okay, see there's adding material option here. See down, if you see here this thing, here apply material. So you
Okay.
can apply material for individual components. See, if you want
Mhm.
this to be aluminium, this you can give aluminium. So you can see aluminum
Mhm.
material is added. If you
Yeah.
want this as brass, you can add brass material. So you can see material for body 3 is brass. So the base, if you want to apply any material, you can just apply material like this bronze.
Mhm.
So three different
So this,
materials are applied.
yeah. So this can be applied to all body. It can be applied to part.
Yeah, this is a part now. See, I'm applying.
No, no, no. No, I meant to ask like if it is an assembly and you want to apply, different materials for those three pads.
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
If you apply
Okay.
material, everything will have the same material. So that's why we
Mm-hmm.
are creating different bodies in this. Okay, then we can
Okay.
just render it so you can see how the material looks. So these are
Mm-hmm.
render tools. Later, it's not important. So it's important that we'll do. I'm just showing the material and why it's done. The reason is there.
Where did you get those render tools
Just
again?
just go down here. See, this camera is there. Let's click on that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. That takes lots of space,
Space.
as in memory.
Yeah, no, no, no. The scatter is only 1 GB, 1.2 GB. That's it. So really small, outdated, like the latest 3D experience and all those things takes more. And this is also very important when if you're doing some freelancing projects or something. At that
Mm-hmm.
time, this comes very handy because
Mm-hmm.
you'll have to show the client your
Mm-hmm.
product, so he should be
Mm-hmm.
satisfied with all those things.
Mm.
For them to be satisfied, you have to show less.
So you can
But
do custom.
no, you can add. See, from here you can add different photos, whatever you want. You can just do it.
Okay.
You don't have the patience to upload photo and do it, so this
Yeah,
random
yeah, yeah,
thing.
sure. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll do anything we can take from something we take. Just imagine this is my desktop. Yeah, backgrounds are also okay. I think okay. Like lighting is off. Like okay. So you can see right different color.
Yeah.
Just enlarge this. So I'll show you why we are doing this. Because
Mm-hmm.
for everything there will be a reason. So what's happening? See, this one's reflection. Reflection is falling on this.
Mm-hmm.
So and that is also
Mm-hmm.
shown. Okay. So the reason why we apply materials is I'll show you here. See here once the material is applied, here we have these three
Mm-hmm.
measuring tools which we use for measuring length and width. Okay, measure
Mm-hmm.
tools. So like if I select this, I'll get the length of these two. If I select, I'll get the length like this. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
in sketch you will get right.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, here also you can just get like this.
Yeah.
So like this, we can define all the distances using this measure command. So here from
Mm-hmm.
where to where, all those things we can measure.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, here we have where is the thing? Here we have to select all diameter, radius, and everything for the vernier caliper as well. And right
Mm-hmm.
besides that, there's something called inertia. You can measure inertia. So if you select this, if you select the If you select whatever body is there, okay, once the body is selected,
Mm-hmm.
so what is happening is, see, you get the area, surface, mass, all those things. See, mass of the object, you'll get 13.3, so that is 13 grams. So how much area, surface area is there? So all this
Mm-hmm.
information you'll get it from here itself. How much volume, all
Mm-hmm.
those things, all this information you'll be getting it from here.
Okay.
Understand? So like once
Mm-hmm.
you develop a product, so you have to see the weight, right? So when you see, if
Mm-hmm.
you apply material only, then you'll get the weight.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, we can just check it from here. For that, you have to go
Okay.
to measure down, third one inertia.
Mm-hmm.
From here, just select the body, whatever you want,
Mm-hmm.
and you just take the mass from here. Okay,
Okay.
like this, you have to do it.
Okay.
Now just assemble this back to part body. Okay, and see now, assemble this back to, assemble this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going itself. See, this is all bronze material is gone. We'll just render this inside. This will become again brass itself. Bronze was aluminum first, but has back come back to bronze. This thing we're not added yet, so this brass is still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. So you understood, right? So this
Mm-hmm.
is okay. Done. Symmetry is also done. Same thing. Here also for rotation, also bodies you can add. For symmetry also, and most importantly for symmetry, you can add bodies like that. So you can just select body 3. You go here,
Mm-hmm.
select body 3. Okay, then you just do
Mm-hmm.
the symmetry option, click yes, and select the reference element, select anything, update first. Okay, once updated, you select the body 3, go to symmetry, yes. Why some errors coming? Select this, yes. So select reference element. I'll just straight away select this, apply symmetry. So mirror is there. So when some error is there, yeah, it's coming. But some error is there somewhere. So it just shifted from here to here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with reference to plane, we'll just shift its position. Next is axis to axis. Okay. Now what I
Okay.
can do is, first you have to create axis. That's a funny part.
Great.
So you have to, have showed you how to create axis in the previous
Mm-hmm.
class.
Yes,
So here we have an axis. So I'll just
mm-hmm.
click a point so that axis origin is generated. Okay, click OK here.
Mm-hmm.
Then here also you have to create an axis. So two axes you have to create. So again, where's the thing? So you take this, click this point, you click. So two axes is generated. Now what you have to do? Axis to axis means first you select this axis, then you select this target axis, and you click OK. Click OK.
Isn't it already in an axis?
Is it? No? Access does not embody three system to a feature and knowledge update cycle. So something update you have to do. It's a mirror because we are applying material something. Usually what happens is before applying material now, always make sure you
Mm-hmm.
save the file, because every single time, most of the time when I'm doing projects, the moment I apply material, the system software crashes. And literally, sometimes I forget to save the file, and again from starting I had to do it many times, 2 3 times I had to do it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So just activate this. Some reason body to you select body part cardboard you select. Now this is activated. Access to access you take. Yes, you give. You select this one. You select this as a target. So you can see the entire body will shift. The thing
Mm-hmm.
is, see this thing, this body three now, it's actually assembled
Yeah.
with this. There is some error because of which it's showing separate. We had done assembly, it has become this has to come like this assembly body three karke. But there is some system error,
Okay.
that's why it's happening like this. So this have you all understood transformations? Just moving the
Yep.
position from here to there. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Just closes and open again. Once that is done, we have this mirror command and everything. So you can just select a normal rectangular plate or circular plate, whatever you want to just select, and you can just pad, click OK, select this and sketch on the surface. Select this. You can pad, click OK. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So transformations is done. Next to that is mirror command. So basically just take mirror command. If you
Mm-hmm.
select this plane, the whole body gets mirrored. Okay. So if you click OK, this is see the whole body is getting mirrored. So that we don't want.
Okay.
So we want only
Yes.
this part.
The
So for
particular
that what
part.
I yeah particular part. So I can just go here, select this part, that you select this mirror command.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Solely this part is getting mirrored. Click OK.
Okay.
And let's now this select mirror command. This is one problem we have. So select this plane. Only see mirror
Mm-hmm.
we can't mirror again. That's one problem. If not, it was much more simpler.
Okay.
So wait, cancel this. Mirror. See cited picture can't be transformed. Answer will be found. Click OK. You select this. You get like this, but the whole body is getting mirrored. It's again like this. You can do it. Okay, that's your mirror command. Just you have to select the plane. Whichever plane you want, you can select. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
whichever plane you want, you can
Okay.
select. Normal tool only. No, not a big thing. So next is what? Next is patterns. We have three different types of patterns: rectangular
Mm-hmm.
pattern, circular pattern, and we have scale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so three things that you have:
Mm-hmm.
rectangular pattern, circular pattern, and
Okay.
scale. User. That is different. Sorry. This is scale.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
scale.
that is good.
So we are rectangular, circular, and we have user defined pattern. So first we'll
Okay.
create one pattern, and it was cold. It's now become too hot. Till now it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Your climate. Just pad this. Click
Mm-hmm.
OK. Okay. So we have a pad. So this we have
Mm-hmm.
to fill the area or something like that. So we just have to select this rectangular pattern command. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
different types of patterns we have: instance and length. instance and spacing, spacing and length, instance and unequal spacing. So many are
Mhm.
there. So here first we'll take instance and length. Length means the total length. So here how many instances you want? What is the total length? Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Here you have objective patterns, current solid. So the entire body is there. So I don't want that. I just want this choto part. So that is pad 5.
Mhm.
That is selected. Then here reference element. What is the reference element? So which direction you want? I want it in this direction.
Mhm.
So here distance is 2. So if I increase, see, there's all getting jammed here. That is because the length as specified is
Mhm.
20. So if I increase it to 100 equally, it'll give space for that. Okay.
Mhm.
Within that space, it'll
Mhm.
equally make it sit like this. See, within that space.
Mhm.
So for you 200, 200 comes in. Like this, it'll sit. Okay. Now we have second
Okay.
direction. In second direction, you can give one more direction like this
Mhm.
and change reverse this. See, arrow mark was going down. Increase the number of instances. Increase the spacing.
Mhm.
Make more gap. So like this,
Mhm.
you can create patterns. Okay. Control Z.
Okay.
Control Z. Coming back to this, instances and length is over. Instance and spacing is what we saw now in the second line. Then space
Mhm.
length we have. Again, you have to select the solid. This part you have to select reference
Mhm.
element, which direction you want to go. That direction you select. If
Mhm.
arrow is going down, reverse the arrow.
Reverse.
And here spacing. How much spacing you want between these two? I'm increasing the spacing between these two. I'm increasing the spacing between these two. Something I'll
Mhm.
select it. Reference,
Length.
add, something I did, I don't remember. Like to increase. The whole thing I think is
You.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So length you increase. So the number of instances is automatic. You can't change. So according to this distance, it'll automatically increase or decrease. Okay, the number of
Mhm.
instances.
So if they overlap, how will they make a solid?
It'll show an error, but it'll make an object. And like that shape only will come. See, water shape is like this only will come.
Okay.
See,
Okay. Mhm.
overlapping shape only will come. So that is that.
Okay.
And then last one is instances and unequal spacing. This one, you can give your own spacing, your own different types of
Okay.
sizes you can give. So current solid, you select this, reverse this direction. So here what I can do is instances I can increase. See spacing is there now. See spacing is, see this is individual spacing. See here 20 is
Okay.
there, I can make it 25. This is here 20 is there, I can make it 40. And here
Okay.
something 25 is there, this I'll make 30. And here something is at 50, this I'll make 35.
Mhm.
This I'll make 35. So like this I can give unequal spacing. Second direction also I can
Mhm.
give unequal spacing. I'll give instances you increase, direction you specify. So in this direction, instances you give, unequal spacing you
Mhm.
give. So spacing you can just increase this. Here 20 is there, this you make 40 you give. Here what's 20 yeah. 30 this also you give 50. So like this you can give unequal spacing by
Unequal
selecting
space.
the
Okay.
last one. Okay, that's all in this.
Okay.
This is how you use your
Mhm.
rectangular pad. Then we have your circular thing. For that, I'll just delete this and get rid of this also. Okay, and select this and sketch a circle. Sketch reverse direction, reverse direction, shape, use plane, sketch, add, okay, sketch, okay. So a rectangle, circular pad, so pattern, you can just select this. Again, same thing. You have to select which component you want. So pad 8 is
Yeah.
selected. If you want, you can select this. So once that is selected, reference element they're asking. So reference element again, let us select the circular arc, the circular
Mhm.
direction. If you select exactly, you get it. Okay. So here you have total angle, that is 360-degree of whatever angle you want. Till that length you
Mhm.
can select. Then here we have instances and angular spacing. So distance between, this is normal thing. Like in the previous case, we had instance and total length, instances and spacing. Same thing
Mhm.
with this. So angular spacing means just angle between these two. So like that.
Yeah.
It is. So complete round is something which I prefer the most. This is something which I use 90% of the time.
Okay.
See everything. Just you just have to select here. Okay.
And
What
give
you
the
have to do?
instances.
You just have to select this. Select the object which you want to do. Then you can come here. Select complete ground. Select the outside thing for reference element. Just select the outside area like this, and you can see how much instances you want. You can give automatically. It'll adjust. See,
Mhm.
360-degree total
Yeah.
angle is there. Six sides will adjust automatically, and my job is done. Okay, like that it is.
Okay. Mhm.
So that is which I use maximum. Then here we have angular spacing, individual angular spacing. So here I can change just like in the previous case. 40 I
Mhm.
can give, 50 I can give, whatever I mean I can give different angles for this. Okay,
Mhm.
then
Okay.
I'll do this. It's so hot. It's so much late. So next is scale option. So we can scale the entire element. So your reference, you have to select any plane with any plane reference. I'll select this plane. So increase the
Mhm.
ratio twice. See, it's increasing in this axis. In XY axis, it's increasing the length like this. It's scaling in this direction.
Mhm.
Okay, Control Z.
Okay.
So in this, two different types are there. First one is normal scale and first one is affinity. Say normal scale, we don't have any other option. Automatically, see if you select this top plane, it's okay. It'll increase normally like this in this top and bottom side. It'll increase the size. See, it's scaling up like this. So
Okay.
if you want a uniform scale, you have to select affinity. So go to affinity. In affinity, you have origin. So you have to select the center point. So since you don't have a center point, right click, create a point. So here you take circle center you select, click OK. So that is done. Now here
Mhm.
you can see ratios. So in x-axis 2 I give, y-axis 2 I give, z-axis 2 I give. So uniform scaling. See all the three
Okay.
sides uniformly it is scaling. 3 times the
Mhm.
size in all the 3 axes if I give, it will become like this. See, 3 times. If this is 100 diameter, this will become 300 diameter. Okay, like that it is.
Mhm.
Now, if you want only one axis also, you can do. So, if you want in Z direction, if you want to
Mhm.
increase the thickness, so that also I can do. Only Z axis, I'll increase the thickness.
Mhm.
So, in affinity, I can individually change the complete structure of the body.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
if you
can
click,
we reference as a point for the scaling first one,
yeah,
first
scale,
scale?
send first one, now. First one, no, you can't do. First one, it's with reference with the plane, reference plane. So here that's why affinity is used. So here automatically you can just scale, and one more advantage from here only you can change it. Just give update.
Okay.
From specification tree you can change it. Okay. So like this you can do. That is
Okay.
affinity. So what next? So here we have multi-section solid. So we'll do that also. Just close this. Start. Oh fuck. Sorry. Today is 15th class, huh?
Yeah, today's 15.
Okay. So just go here, start, art design. So over here we have this multi-section solid. So in multi-section
Mhm.
solid we have different profiles. Okay. Then here coupling, different coupling methods. So we'll just create basic ones first. So I'll select this. I'll select a plane, a certain distance. Click OK. So now I'll just
Mhm.
select this. See if uh, this thing. What was the tool which we discussed yesterday? In the
Which
previous
one?
class, that thing. It goes in the straight path. It follows a straight path. Rib and slot. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
ribbon.
so in rib and slot, what happens is the dimension is not going to change, right? The same
Mhm.
circular profile is going to travel throughout the length. But in
Mhm.
this multi-section solid, we have the advantage to create any dissimilar profiles and combine it. We can combine any two dissimilar figures. So here you can see
Mhm.
one circle diameter is small, one more circle diameter is big. So using this
Mhm.
multi-section solid, see always remember things to remember is the pattern in which you're selecting. So first I'll select the circle, then I'll select this circle. Okay,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
this. So you should remember this. And this arrow mark is also very critical. Okay,
Mhm.
where this point is very important.
Mhm.
So once you select this, we can see in coupling. Here we can give ratio. Ratio means automatically the computer will understand what you're trying to do. So if you preview, you're combining these two and you get a 3D model like this. Okay,
Mhm.
I'll cancel that. I'll create one more plane here. Sketch, fit screen. You can see. I'll make a smaller one like this one. See,
Mhm.
n number of parts you can profiles you can combine like this. Only thing you have to remember one, the orientation direction which you're selecting. See if you click OK, so you can see this kind of shapes you'll get.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's trying to combine all the three profiles and creating like this. And
Yeah, and if
more,
you like move the closing point, the direction changes, right?
that is in SolidWorks. And one more
Oh,
thing
is
is
it?
when you, yeah, in this circle we don't have what do you say? We haven't generated closing point. I'll show you. So now, see, it's like this.
Mhm.
Now what happens? Closing point. I'll show you. Just delete all these things. Also, we can just double click, control it. It's better. Unnecessary. Yeah. So just double click. Instead of circle, we just make a rectangle. So now you can understand the closing point. aspect of this. Exit this. Then click on this. Delete this. Select this. Let that be there. So now you can see two rectangles we have. So I'm going to use multi-section solid. I selected one, then I'm selecting two. So over here you can see closing points. They are in a similar path. Okay, just I'll just replace this. I'll put it here. Now you can see you'll get an error
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get a disfigured shape. So preview it. See disfigured shape you got like
Yeah.
this. Okay, that's why we should right click, replace closing point. It should be in straight path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it's in straight path, you'll get a proper thing. Right click, replace. You put it here somewhere. Preview. You'll get an error like this. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it should be in exactly same path as the other closing part. Then you'll get a proper one. Even the arrow mark direction is also very important. So sometimes we'll just
Mm-hmm.
miss the entire thing if arrow mark is not proper. So this arrow mark also should be in same path as this one. Okay,
Okay.
so like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll try to combine this circle and rectangle. See, that is one more important tool. See, what I can
Mm-hmm.
select these two, preview. It's a small thing, still okay. Still we are getting this error. Okay, so just see
Mm-hmm.
where this closing point is. This is closing point is somewhere here. Replace, put it here, preview. Still we are getting errors. So it's not practically possible to combine these two things, circle and rectangle. So for that, what we have to do is we have to
Mm-hmm.
change the ratio thing. And one more thing is this rectangle has four endpoints. Circle doesn't have any endpoint. So for that reason, what I'll do is I'll just go here in circle command. Here, what I'll do is I'll just go here point. I'll just put one
Mm-hmm.
point here. Okay. After that, here we know this. There's a tool called. Okay, just delete this. No need to do this. So here we have this tool only. This
Mm-hmm.
tool. So select this thing. Here increase the segment. So here give points here. I'll give
Mm-hmm.
4 points. So 4 points is over here. 4 points is over here. So no need this. We'll increase this. Yeah, we'll give 6 points because those points are on the axis. So again there'll be a twist. So now this will be it's in center 45 degrees. 6 points I gave. I click OK. So I'll just exit this. So you can see 6 points. You can see. So now
Mm-hmm.
the reason I give 6 points is because see now these two things are adjacent to these two things. If I give 4 points,
Yeah.
it's exactly on the axis. So it'll be on the midpoint of this. So now what I'll do is I'll go to multi-section point. I'll select first object. I'll select second object. Okay. Now coupling you go. In coupling you have to select tangency or tangency then curvature. Tangency then curvature means it'll be more smooth. Anything you can select. Tangency or tangency curvature. Then once that is done, what you have to do is you have to add coupling. So in coupling, see coupling, you have to click here, you have to add. Or what you can do
Mm-hmm.
is directly just right click, add coupling from here. So first coupling you add 1, 2, 2. Second
Mm-hmm.
coupling, add coupling 2 to 3. Third coupling from here to here. And fourth coupling from here to. So because you are trying to show the system key what I'm actually wanting to do. Because computer is not so advanced to understand everything that we want. And closing point is somewhere here. So I'll just move this thing from here to I'll put it here. That is also very important. Closing point is very important. Now preview it. Still we are getting some error. I'll replace this. Also, what is here somewhere? We'll put it here. We'll see. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So you're getting combining these two. Okay, understood. So it's
Yep.
not so advanced. It's a really advanced tool. So you
Mm-hmm.
can combine it like this. Okay,
Okay.
multi-section
Mm-hmm.
solid. So here only sketch 3 also you could add it. So but again coupling you have to change from starting. Let me just prove you. I really good. It's coupling 2. So every coupling you have to delete and you have to do it again. So no. Okay, so like this we can combine two dissimilar profiles and we can make it into one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
maybe so this open part design.
So the coupling is just kind of like guideline, right? So it's
Yeah,
not
to
necessary
show,
enough.
yeah, it's exactly to show where it is. So click OK.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just select this plane. I'll go here and sketch one circle here. I'll sketch one more thing. Don't do two sketches at once. Okay, I'll show you the tool to. I think I showed you the tool. So I'm doing this as one tool because I'll show you what problem you have. Because sometimes what
Mm-hmm.
happens is you'll forget and do it. Then you'll realize. Then you have wasted already so much time. So here, if you do two profiles, this will show you what happens. So here, this is Ram's bottom safety valve. This model we have. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll try to combine like this. So sketch selection. Mid of this, not getting. Project 3D element. Double click this. One, two, three, four. Okay, uncheck this. Just select the entire thing. Make it construction. It was construction, I believe. Also, make it construction. Okay. Now I'll get this center point. Uncheck this to the center of this. Center of this. Well, it should be straight. For some reason, it's not straight. Doesn't matter. Just create an arc. Take this, which is something which I prefer the most. Arrow mark. This point. Okay. Tangent. Tangent here also. Let's take of in center. Exit this. Now I'll show you. Now when you're trying to combine this, if you take multi-section
Mm-hmm.
solid, the moment I select the sketch, what's happening is both the sketches are selected. So we will be
Mm-hmm.
able to select it. Okay, that's why don't do
Mm-hmm.
that. If you're doing, then you have to select this sketches. So here in the bottom side, we have this option, profile feature. So in this, you have to select one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will make it individual. Okay,
Okay.
that is individual now. So now if you select this, these two will be individual. So if I select this, so this is individual, this will also become individual. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
select this. One more thing, I'll show you. Look, that's not opening. Again, some system error is there. So update. We got some system error. So similarly here also, just double click on this, select this, okay. Again, select this also, okay. Now I can
Mm-hmm.
exit this. So one more thing, problem what happens is, see closing point. Since there's a sharp curve here, right? So closing point is very difficult to generate because closing point, one closing point will be here or there. So I'll show you. So I'm selecting this closing point is here somewhere.
Shouldn't there be
This one
like
closing
four
point is here
sketches?
somewhere. The moment I select this closing point will be there somewhere. So it's like this. So the profile also will come like this and like this zigzag will come. So preview, you won't get it. See, zigzag will come like this.
Mm.
So what you have to do is first only you have to define the closing point. Okay. So what I can do is I can just generate a point like this. One point here I'll generate. One point. Okay, again this will have a problem. So what I can do is one point here. This one, this. Okay. One more point here. Okay. Also just make it individual. Okay. Exit this. Just check it once before proceeding. Select this. Right click, closing point, replace, put it over here. Okay, it's working. So next one you select, just put points, we'll see. Because when I usually do it, I don't put one point here also. Right. Okay, I'll just do
Mm-hmm.
this point 4 and point 3. Okay, exit this. So total so many points is done. Where's the other sketch? It's here. So you can select this 1, 2, 3, 4. Direction is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. So right click, replace, put it over here. Right click, replace, put it over here. Right click, replace, put it over here. Right
Mm-hmm.
click, replace, put it over here. Okay, and one more thing, since this thing has it requires a guide, for that we'll select
Mm-hmm.
the sketch 3.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, sketch 3 is not showing. I wonder why. Wait, how come? Sketch 2 is selected. So double click on this. Some error is there. This updated. Okay. Right click. Define work object. Okay, now this thing came. Select this again. one. And to select closing point, easy thing, what you have to do is just click on the point. See, once you select the object, click on this point.
Mm-hmm.
Select the object, click
Okay.
on the point. It'll save you time.
Yep.
Similarly, select this object, click on this point. Select this object, click on this point. Point, point, point. Okay, that's all. Then you select the guide, or you can select the spine. Spine is the center. So you can select this. This is a spine. So you can just preview.
Mm-hmm.
You get in an error. So click OK. Change the direction of arrow. This you change.
Mm-hmm.
This you change. Now preview it. So you're getting the object. Okay.
Yeah.
Click OK. You got like this
Mm-hmm.
a U kind of shape.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I can do is see plane. Which plane? Double click on this plane. Just move it on top. Click OK. Subdate it. Okay. So you can see
Mm-hmm.
you got a uh, complex shape like this.
Mm-hmm.
View like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ram's bottom, safety wall, all those things. Then you can just shell this thing off. Select this and select this. Whatever thickness you want to give to the walls, you give and click OK. Okay. So you can see such kind of shapes you can create easily
Mm-hmm.
using multi-section solids. Okay. Understood.
Yep.
Prabha, you there?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Slept now. Yeah, I can hear you. No, no, I can't hear you. Sorry. I just read. You're not audible. Oh, you have been speaking, huh? I, I'm not able to hear you. Just check if you're muted or something. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Leave it. So this, have you understood? Okay. So take this as a reset bit. The thing. New folder. New folder. Oh, here we have this thing. Where is this thing? We have one Ram's bottom safety wall. So you have to do the same thing, exact same thing. Okay. Just yeah, doesn't matter. Leave it. Yeah. So you take this screenshot. Once you're done, just let me know. Take the screenshot. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom out a bit. Okay. Yep. Take the screenshot. Once you're done, you can say done. Done. Okay. So those are an assignment. The same exact same thing. See, till from here to here you have to do what I did. After that, once everything is done, this thing normal pad, both the side you draw circle. But once you pad it, here normal pad, circular pad at that distance. Okay, here we have to revolve this. That's all. This is revolve. Here again pad. That's all. This is the most critical part. Then once that is done, you can just use shell command. Okay. So yeah. So do this. Try to complete it today. Okay, chalo then let's wind up for today. Okay? Okay. Okay, then. See you. See you tomorrow. Good night. Good day. Bye.